gamer.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to our very last video of our Pokemon Soul Silver Randomizer Nuzlocke. Today, guys, we go against Red in an all-out battle. We did level up to level 75 with everyone because he is up to level 88, and if not, he'd completely just destroy us. This was a great battle, guys. I'm excited for you guys to see it. We really had a tough time here. Red starts out with the Rapidash, and I was thinking, oh, this is a pretty good matchup. We got Lugia, and Lugia's got Rain Dance and Hydro Pump. So I'm thinking, yeah, you know what, guys? We could take him out pretty easily. He hits us with that Flare Blitz, which does tons of damage, but I'm thinking, hey, we set up the Rain. His Flare Blitz is going to be halved. He probably doesn't have any other moves that can hit us really hard like that. So I'm thinking, yeah, we're in a good spot here. So I go for the Hydro Pump. He happens to bounce in the air, so we miss there, but the Rain's still up. We're still looking good. I'm pretty sure we can one-shot this Rapidash with the Hydro Pump. Bounce comes down, does decent damage to us, and then the Hydro Pump heals him. This Rapidash has got Water Absorb, and I had totally forgot way earlier in this series we did see a Rapidash, and it did the same thing to us. I think it was actually one of the gym leaders, and that just really screwed us up there, guys. So I had to look through all our Pokemon and see what we could do, and really we don't have anything good against fire types except water, and we got a lot of water types. So I decided just to stay in with Lugia. We'd heal him up quick, and then we'd go for some Aerial Blasts, because that is our most powerful move and probably the best chance we have. Lugia is our bulkiest Pokemon, so we had to just kind of deal with it. Now the rain did stop, so we were getting hit really hard by these Flare Blitzes once again, but we were able to get up that Aerial Blast, and it did a decent amount of damage, enough to take him out maybe in one more. So we do have to heal up again, unfortunately, and he's gonna Flare Blitz again, take some damage. Now this was a tough first Pokemon, guys. He really could have screwed us over, because really all of our powerful Pokemon have those water moves. We did swap into Zeus here to take that Flare Blitz a little better. He is Dragon type, so he resists that fire typing, and we are able to take him down with Zeus. Zeus didn't do too much for us in this battle, but what he did was finish off this Rapidash, which was really good, a really big threat for us. Other than our water types, which could resist him, they didn't really have any moves that could hurt this Rapidash, and then our other Pokemon are super weak against this Rapidash, so he really was a threat to our team, and he could have easily taken out a lot of our members. We're lucky that we did start with Lugia there up front, so he could take a few shots, but Zeus right there taking over half damage, and he's about to send out a Muck, which is another really good Pokemon. We go back into Lugia because Lugia is really our bulkiest Pokemon that can take hits from him, and we didn't want to injure Jeff really early in this battle. Jeff is our most powerful hitting Pokemon. I wanted to save him for a little bit in the later game. Muck was good against Leafy. He would have probably one-shot Articuno with that Gunk Shot there. That's really powerful, almost in range for two-shotting Lugia. But Lugia also has extra sensory, he's a psychic type, so I figured he would be the best to be able to hit him with, and it still didn't even do half damage there. Luckily, he did go for an acid armor, and that only raises his defense, so we're hitting him with special defense, so that was okay for us there. He did miss that Gunk Shot, which was huge as well, didn't get that damage, but then we see the full restore. And at this point, guys, I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's just stalling us out. He's such bulky Pokemon. These Pokemon are good. Man, the Water Absorb Rapidash to start with, then the really bulky Muck with Gunk Shot. These are some powerful Pokemon with some powerful moves. We hit him with the second extra sensory there, and then he does get off us another Gunk Shot, which almost takes us out. Man, guys, if we would have had a few more crits in this battle, if he would have got a few more crits off, we really would have just got destroyed. I don't think we got one crit the whole time, which was unfortunate, but he did happen to get a few of them. And here comes out Torterra, and I'm thinking, yeah, Torterra, we should be able to take him out pretty easily, because we do have an Articuno, and that Articuno has a 4 times super effective Ice Beam, which we're going to hit him with really hard here, and that is also stab, so you know, 4.5 times 90, it's going to do a ton of damage to him right there and easily one-shot him. So the Torterra goes down really easy. Luckily we got off that one fairly easy. We also had Jeff. Jeff probably could have one-shot him with an Ice Beam as well, but I was scared that maybe the Torterra would outspeed, so I stayed with Lucky there. And then I saw my Nightmare come out, guys. He has a Slaking, not another Slaking. We saw Slaking in the Elite Four, and that thing was terrible. It took out Tony with a punishment, and I was afraid, guys, that that is exactly what was going to happen here. We're going to see someone get hit really, really hard because Slakings are super powerful. So I decided to go with Plug-in because he has low kick. I thought, yeah, he'll do some really good damage at least. He might have to go down, but at least he'll get off some damage. He should be able to take one hit, and then I watched his life bar just deplete. Yes, this Slaking, which is only 5 levels higher, just one shot and Electivire. Man, guys, I was so surprised. I did not think that Plug-in was going to get one shot. I thought for sure he could take one hit. Like, that surprised me more than anything else. Like, that was crazy. This Slaking is so powerful, and its hammer arms are so dangerous. So here I'm looking through my Pokemon, I'm like, man, what do we got, guys? And I'm like, okay, Leafy's got the best defense, we're gonna have to go with him. And then maybe we'll have Kyogre be able to come for the finish. So I'm going for Leaf Blades, like praying for a critical hit here. And it does like nothing. Less than a quarter damage to the Slaking. The Slaking gets a giant hammer arm off, and I'm just praying, guys. We gotta hope he doesn't get a crit here, and we gotta hope he misses, get a little more damage off, and at the same time, we want him to keep using Hammer Arm because it is slowing him down to make sure all of our other Pokemon outspeed when they come in to finish him off. And so this is what we do here. Leafy's just kind of tanking Hammer Arms to the face as we kind of heal him. I knew this was the only way we could do it. There was no other way. Our Pokemon are already too weak, and this Slaking, who knows what else he's got up his sleeve. If he had a stab normal type move, he has a Giga Impact in the back. That's probably going to one-shot any of our teammates. So I knew we needed to try to weed this Slaking out with these Hammer Arms. But he just keeps on smacking Leafy really hard here. That one got a high roll. It was even stronger than the last one. And then up here, I think he's going to miss this next Hammer Arm. Oh, not this one. I started to speed it up a little bit here because it was getting kind of tedious going back and forth with this Slaking. It was ridiculously strong. There he misses it, and I'm able to get off one more Leaf Blade to do a little bit more damage. Get him close to half, I think. Maybe even on, yep, they're half. We got a bit of a high roll there ourselves. But then the Hammer Arm does get the critical hit and takes out Leafy in one shot. And there goes 2 of our Pokemon to this darn mammoth of a Slaking. So at this point, he's really slow. He's used probably over 6 Hammer Arms. So I was thinking, okay, let's go Jeff here and just use Water Spout and get rid of the Slaking. He definitely won't live the Water Spout from Jeff. Man, that Slaking did so much to us. We were very happy to see him go down here. If we wouldn't have been able to get rid of that Slaking, we would have definitely lost. If he would have got that crit earlier on, I don't think we would have been able to win, honestly. None of our other Pokemon had high defense like Leafy did, so it was really scary, and it was a breath of relief to see this Butterfree here, because I knew we would be able to easily take this thing down. It did set up the Tailwind, which could have potentially been scary, but by the time it got taken down, Tailwind was already up, so we just went back and forth here. He threw out a full restore. We Ice Beamed, just barely not enough to one-hit KO. Poor Jeff. I really wish Jeff had his Drizzle ability. I mean, he is thick and is fat, but you know, that Drizzle ability would give him just that little bit of an edge with his water moves, which would have really helped out a lot in these tough battles here. Man, these level 80s are so powerful. And then we see an Espeon, which is kind of scary, but I knew that Jeff would probably be able to take the Espeon by himself. At this point, we're looking pretty good. There's not much more to say. Kyogre's just more powerful than an Espeon. Even with his Psychics, he does maybe about a third about a third of Jeff's health bar, and then we do over half, so we look like we have it there, as long as he doesn't get a crit, and he doesn't. So we are able to take out the Espeon and defeat Red in this last epic battle. Guys, that could have been so scary. Jeff was in the yellow, we had Zeus in the yellow, Lugia was just barely holding on with any life, and then Articuno was the only one that had any life, lucky, and he is very lucky at that. If he would have been out against some of those Pokemon, he would have easily been taken out. That Slaking could have easily swept through the rest of our Pokemon there, so we did just barely pull that one off. I don't think if we would have leveled up any bit, I think if we would have been any lower level, we wouldn't have been able to take that powerful red team out. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the series. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and let us know what you want to see next. We're excited for the future. We have a lot of new video ideas and things coming out. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll see you guys in the next one.